Hi everyone, my name is Allegra VanderWilde, and this is an overview of the summer project I completed after the first year of my medical school while I served a RUOP clinical in Lincoln County, Washington and Davenport. And some of the observations that I saw there that were really striking to me were some of the statistics around childhood obesity, specifically in this community. And so just to give you some context, 1 in 3 of Lincoln County's youth are overweight or obese, which is defined as a BMI of greater than 30. And then specific to their 6th graders, a study was done, and they found that 1 in 10 of the county's 6th graders have 3 or more hours of screen time daily, which is a lot. And that additionally, the 6th graders did not meet the recommended 60 minutes of daily physical activity, and that was 1 in 3 of those kids who didn't make the daily physical activity. And while the county does have some great assets where they've tried to address nutrition standards in schools and been cooking by scratch and redesigning their lunchrooms to try to implement and fix the dietary aspects of obesity, they still are having trouble, meeting these quotas, especially on the activity level, and trying to get these young kids developing good habits early on in their life. And so with that, I developed a project that I thought could reduce childhood obesity levels in this county through the development of a before and after school running club. And so in Spokane, which is just about 30 miles away from Davenport, there's a road race every May that's 12 kilometers, and that the running club could be geared towards completing this road race every year, which would be really fun for these kids to have a good and attainable goal to finish. To back up this idea of mine, I did a literature review and found a bunch of different programs, but 2 of the ones I want to highlight were the daily mile, so where they had 15 minutes of walking or running at a self-directed pace every school day. So they just would build in 15 minutes convenient to the teachers just to get these students moving, and they could move at their own pace so that there was no pressure, and just trying to make exercise fun and give the students exercise as a break as well to break up their school day and make it a fun thing. And then also the Ymca after school running program, which was a bit more involved than the daily mile, took place over about 3 months, and the goal of the project was to get students in shape to run part of the Cleveland Marathon. And obviously they weren't running the marathon, but they ran from 1.2 to a half of the marathon race. And these programs were mostly conducted by the physical education teachers, and they gave them a really detailed and outlined training plan. In conclusion, I acknowledge that obesity is a problem in Lincoln County and, on a much greater level nationally and globally, and that we need to make changes on these local levels and in these kids' lives to influence behavior modifications. And I do believe that these small changes will affect the health of these communities, and that enforcing healthy behaviors early on will help kids maintain activity levels later in life, especially if we create these running clubs where it's about fun and about making exercise enjoyable and something that these kids want to do. And I think that is the goal of my project. Thank you.